Okay, shalom, hola, hola Mexico, hola. My Spanish, that's all the Spanish I know, is hola. Is English fine? You understand English? Okay, great. It's great to be here. Your school is magnificent. It's such a beautiful school. I'm so excited to be here with you. And I'm here to ask you, I have an idea and I want to work with you. And I'm here to ask you for a favor to work with me, to be my partners, okay, in the Shabbat project. Because you know that it started in South Africa in 2013, and then last year it reached Jews in 1,152 cities, in 95 countries, involving more than 1 million Jews all around the world. And that's how far it's got. But I wanted to share with you and ask you if you will join me to work on the Shabbat project in Mexico for this year. Because I know that at your school here you did the challah bake, and it was an amazing, beautiful, big challah bake. But I want to ask something else. I'd love if you're prepared to form a committee for the Shabbat project here at the school, to work on it. Because you know what I did in South Africa? I met with the student leaders, because when I look around this room, I see a room full of leaders. All of you are leaders, and you can make a difference. And what we did was, we created a video of the high school students saying that they're part of the Shabbat project, and they're going to be keeping the Shabbat, and they're going to be doing all of the things for the Shabbat project, and then inviting their friends all around them to do it. And I thought we could also have something special just for the youth. Maybe a youth tish, you know, where we come together on the Friday night to sing and to eat and to have a good time together. Maybe a dinner for the youth, something that's just for you, but I'd like you to choose it. So I wanted to suggest today, will you form a Shabbat project committee from amongst all of you? Is this something that you're interested in, to be partners with me in the Shabbat project, to bring it here to the youth of Mexico City? And so are there people here who, yes, great. And also, if you make a really nice video, we can put it on the global Facebook page. And what I would love you to do is to call on other students your age in other communities to also join you in the Shabbat project. Because if all of the youth of Mexico and the youth of South Africa, and we all call on the rest of the world of the youth of your age in high school to join the Shabbat project all over the world, then I think we can get so many people involved in the Shabbat project all over the world, so many people of your age, and you can reach out to them. So you guys in, everybody in for the project, to be partners. Okay, put up your hand who wants to join in to be part of the Shabbat project and to be in the committee. Would you guys want to be on the committee to help out? Please put up your hands, those who want to be part of the committee. So we've got committee members here. That's great. Can we get someone to take names so we can call? Will you explain what you're going to do? Just think quickly.
Buenos días a todos. Déjenme un poco explicar lo que Rab está queriendo decir, y creo que es una oportunidad única. Fíjense que el Shabbos Project ha evolucionado muchísimo, y mucho se ha hecho para las señoras la jalá, se hace en diferentes templos, instituciones, etc. Pero lo que hoy el Rab quiere ofrecerles es algo muy importante y único. Imagínense qué padre sería que puedan hacerlo ustedes, para ustedes, con sus amigos, de una forma en la que ustedes sientan que este Shabbat Project, esta unión, esta increíble sinergia de jóvenes, lo hagan ustedes para ustedes. Lo que el Rabino que está tratando de decirles es que, imagínense qué padre sería una cena de puros jóvenes. Es bueno, parte de Shabbat es la familia, pero a veces puede ser que esa noche, para estar unidos todos ustedes en sinergia, en armonía, etc., lo hagan para ustedes. El liderazgo que les quiere decir es tomarlo para algo que sea atractivo, único y especial para ustedes. Tomen esa responsabilidad para hacerlo. Al final es para ustedes. Entonces todo lo que el Rabbi Wallstein está diciendo es: tómense la responsabilidad de hacer este Shabbos Project un evento de ustedes. Sean líderes para ustedes y disfrútenlo ustedes. Y es lo que les quiere decir. Entonces creo que en lugar de verse como quién es el que va a tomar esta responsabilidad como una cosa que es pesada, tómenlo como una increíble forma de poder transformar este proyecto en algo que va a ser atractivo e increíble para ustedes.
Okay, exactly. Okay, so you want to, anybody want to ask some questions? Any question on anything that you want to, we can have a discussion on? Any question, anybody want to ask a question? It can be about South Africa, it can be about the Shabbat project. Let's see if there's some questions.
¿Alguien quiere hacer una pregunta?
Yes, we have a question here. Yes, say in Spanish. So the question is, what exactly do you need to do? So the Shabbat project is about two things. One, it is about celebrating Shabbat. So that's to try and arrange some event which is a big celebration. Like the Chalabek is a big celebration, but we could do something for the youth, which could be a dinner, or it could be a tish, or it could be a lunch, or it could be Sudash Lishit, something for the youth, for everyone to come together. That's the one part of the project. The other part of the project is to actually keep Shabbat, to try to keep it the whole thing. So comes Friday afternoon, to take out your cell phone on Friday afternoon and switch it off, and then it's off for the whole. Do you think that's possible? Switch it off on Friday afternoon and switch it back on Saturday night. Whole 24 hours without a cell phone. That's part of keeping it, and so that you have a chance to have peace and quiet. I'll tell you an interesting story about that. I was talking to someone from the president's office, because in South Africa I deal with the government. So it was a Friday afternoon, and I was dealing with someone in the president's office, and I was waiting for an answer from the president on something. And it was Friday afternoon, and then I told the woman who was working for the president, I said, but the problem is it's Friday afternoon now, I'm going to switch off my phone when the sun sets, and then I'm not going to have my phone on until Saturday night. So if you phone me and I don't answer, and I don't get back to you, it's not because I'm disrespecting the president, it's because it's Shabbat, and I can't, and I won't be using my phone. And you know what she said to me? The most amazing thing. She said to me, I'm jealous. She said to me, I'm jealous of you, because she said she wishes that she could have a time where there's nothing to worry about, your phone is off, you can just be a person and just live life and be with your friends and be with your family and be with yourself. Sometimes we're so busy on our cell phones that we forget to be with ourselves, and we can be with Hashem as well. And that's what Shabbat is, just a gift for that opportunity. So on the Shabbat project, for that one Shabbat, we all keep it together. We switch off our phones, we walk, we spend the time together, we spend the time as the youth together, and it becomes the most amazing experience. So that's what I want to, that's the challenge of it. It's and it's the most amazing challenge. It's like the ice bucket challenge. Did you see that on the internet, the ice bucket challenge? Except that it's nice. Because the ice bucket challenge, you have to pour ice water on you, and that's terrible. Shabbat, it's a challenge, but once you do it, it's the most wonderful thing. And that's what I wanted to say. If we can all go on a campaign, if we make a video, and let's say that the Shabbat Project Committee makes a video and says, I'm going to be turning off my cell phone on Friday afternoon of the Shabbat Project, will you join me in doing that? And every one of us says, I'm turning off my cell phone, and we'll make like a big movement for the whole city, the whole of Mexico City. We'll all be switching off our cell phones, and we can have an amazing time together.
How did you start Shabbos Project, and what was the reaction of the people close to you when you said they need?
When we started talking about it, initially when we wanted to do the Shabbat Project, we wanted to only do it in South Africa. We didn't think about doing it all over the world. And I remember even talking to my wife, and we were saying, are people going to do this? Are people going to keep Shabbat? Are people going to come out for the dinners? Are people going to come to a challah bake? Are people going to do it? We didn't know if people were going to actually respond. And we thought, if only a few people will do it, it's also worth all the effort. But actually what happened in the end, in South Africa, more than 70% of the community, and there's 70,000 Jews in South Africa, more than 70% of the community kept Shabbat and were involved. We did a survey afterwards. And then we had an idea, because I started getting emails from all around the world, people who'd heard about it. So we made a video and said, this is what happened in South Africa, and in 2014 we invited the world to join. So the project spread. You know how it spread? Through YouTube, through Facebook, through Twitter. That's how the project spread to the whole world, and that was the story of what happened to where it got to more than 1,000 cities all around the world, through YouTube, through Facebook, through Twitter, through all of the social media, through the internet. That's how it got so far. Anything else? I've really enjoyed the time with you. Your Shabbat project committee. I want you to write to me, send me an email, and I'll write back, and I want to see the videos that you make, and I want to hear all about it. Let's stay in touch. I've really enjoyed this time. You've got a beautiful school. I've loved being here with you, and thank you for your partnership. God bless you, and thank you.